How you doing, everyone? I'm currently sitting in Bali. It's where we are right now, and it's been 6 months since I first did Kambo and did the Kambo Trinity, and I've been wanting to provide an update as to how things are now, and perhaps why I even did Kambo, and what it's actually done for me and what the results have been. I guess you could say it's been a bit of a whirlwind 6 months for me and for the family, and there's been a lot of changes. For one, we've packed up home in New Zealand and we've left New Zealand, and we've now started our first week of 12 months of travelling with the family around the world. So I guess you could call that a pretty big change. But why did I do Kambo in the first place? Because it's weird, man. It's crazy. People who perhaps haven't done it or have never heard of it before could rightfully think that you're bloody crazy. And I guess I even thought that myself at times. I thought, what the hell am I doing? But do you know what? It's really changed my outlook on life. And I guess the biggest thing that it's done for me is it's taught me that there's no need to fear things that are good for you. And Kambo has definitely been good for me. I went into it wanting to perhaps be able to control my mind a little bit better and to override fears, and that's exactly what it's done. It's taught me that there's so many things in life that we stop ourselves from doing, and we hold ourselves back from doing because we're frightened, we're scared. And 99% of the time, in fact 100% of the time, there's no need to be scared of these things. And we stop ourselves from achieving things and from experiencing things all the time. And after doing Kambo, it just shows you how strong you are, and that when you put fear aside, you can really benefit from things. On a physical side, I've lost about 15 kilos, and I must admit, I took a lot of flack from friends and family because the change to Rob, or the Rob that I was massive. I've completely changed. I'm a different person. I had to totally strip back everything that was me, everything that I knew, everything that I'd learnt in life, everything I've been told. I mean, I've been brought up in a very strong Christian background, so I really had to go against some of that so that I was able to realise or make decisions for myself from my spirit as to what was right and what was wrong. And that's what I've been doing for the last 6 months. Kambo's not everything, it's not the be all and end all, but it definitely set me off on a path of no fear, a path of openness, a path of willingness to try new things, to listen to other people and what they believe in before saying no straight off, and before blanketing people and their beliefs with my beliefs and my preconceived ideas of what is and what's right and what's wrong, I guess. Since I did the Trinity, I have now done Kambo 6 times, and 2 of those times I've actually self-served it myself, so I've learnt how to apply the medicine and to go through it myself. So would I recommend Kambo? I mean, since I've done Kambo and I've put my videos online, I've had so many people ask me questions about it and contact me to find out more about it. And I've sort of been in a position where I'm not quite sure whether I should recommend it to people or not, because it's a very personal thing and it's not for everybody. It's definitely not for everybody. And you can't go into something like that light-hearted. We live in a world of control and corporations and governments and rules and regulations and pharmaceuticals. And because of that, it prevents us from making our own decisions to a point, and to allow our body to tell us what's right and wrong for us. And by doing Kambo, I was telling myself that I wasn't going to settle for the norm anymore. I wasn't going to settle for the life that I had. I had just come out of 7 years of depression, of taking countless amounts of medications and antidepressants. I mean, at one stage I was on 3 forms of antidepressants, and I felt like I was locked up. I felt like I had been extracted from the world, and I don't know, it didn't feel right, and I didn't want to carry on with it. And so I wanted to try some natural medicines and try something different. So that's where Kambo came in. The big change doesn't happen during the ceremony or when you're actually taking the Kambo, and it comes afterwards, and it really takes you deep, because you've opened up yourself into a position where you're desperate, I guess. You're desperate for change in your life. And if you're desperate for change in your life, then you need to do something different. You know, they say that to continue doing the same thing over and over and over and to expect different results is insanity. So I guess if you've been doing the same thing over and over and over and nothing's changed, then it's time to do something different. It's time to forget your preconceived ideas, forget what all your friends and family are telling you, disconnect from what the world and what society believes is right for you, because at the end of the day, only you know what is right for you, and that's what you've got to follow. So in that sense, if you're in that position, go for it. I would say find a shaman who you can trust. And when I say find a shaman you can trust, we all have something inside of us that when we talk to someone or we listen to someone, it resonates with us. And if it resonates with you, then it obviously means that your spirit or something inside you is drawing you towards that particular thing. I've always maintained in my life that you should follow people that, 1, you resonate with, that 2, people that you want to be like, or people who have fruit that is positive and fruit of their life that you want to start enjoying yourself. But too many times we follow people or we take advice from people who don't know what they're talking about. They have no idea, and yet for some reason they have the ability to convince us that we don't know what we're talking about and we're wrong. If you resonate with my videos and you resonate with what I'm saying now, then maybe you should look into Kambo, maybe do some research. Don't just look at my video, go onto YouTube and search it and look at 10, 20, 30, 40 videos, see what they are saying. Try and look at their videos post-Kambo and see how it's affected their life. I can tell you my life is completely different. 6 months ago, I thought I was going to be in a wheelchair by 50. I'm 44 at the moment, just about 45. I have goals for this year. I have totally turned my life upside down, and I am loving it. I have experienced so many things in the last 6 months, and it's because the fear is gone. I'm open, I'm willing, and I want to improve myself. And I'm going to continue to do that. I'm going to continue to share my videos with you because it helps me process whatever I'm dealing with at the time. And if one person gets a benefit from my videos and it changes their life or helps them see things differently, then it's all worth it, and I love it. You know, one way that I've always judged the track I'm on, or whether I'm doing the right thing or not, is by my wife, Charlie, because she's such an awesome person and she's so grounded. And I never ever asked her if she would want to do Kambo herself. But just before Christmas, about 4 months after I'd done my Trinity, Charlotte decided to do it herself. And she did the full Trinity as well. She could see the benefits that had come about in my life. Now, there's nobody closer to me than my wife and my family. My kids and my wife are loving the person that I am now. They're enjoying the fact that I'm so much more open and so much more willing to get out there and do things. And that means a lot to me. It means that the changes I've been making are working for myself and for the people around me, and that's what counts. Not only has my wife done Kambo now, but my neighbours have done Kambo, about 3 or 4 of my good friends have done Kambo. So there's got to be something good about it. It has to be making changes for these people who are so close to me to say, I want what he's got, I want what he's doing, I want to try that. And that's awesome. And you know what? The changes in their lives have been unbelievable. And I've had the pleasure of watching those changes in them. I've actually also had the pleasure of assisting the shaman and serving those people, which has been an incredibly special thing for me. So I guess the advice I can say, follow people you resonate with. Follow people who have good fruits in their lives, that are doing good things. Since Kambo, my eating habits have turned upside down, which is probably one of the reasons that I lost a lot of weight. I used to drink maybe 2, 3, 4 beers every single night. I was your typical 5 o'clock drinks person. And I guess my drinking got to the point where I had to have drinks to make myself feel good. I had to have alcohol to knock myself out at night to go to sleep. I had to have alcohol to get up and dance. I had to have alcohol to feel confident in talking to people and to be confident in getting myself out there. And that's not a way to live. You can't live like that. One, it's going to kill you. It's going to damage your body. It's going to make you feel like shit. And it's not the way to live a life. I absolutely love life now, and I don't need alcohol. I don't need those things. I'm sitting here in Bali, and in the afternoon I see people drinking beer and I think, oh, that'd be good, that'd be nice. But it's just like drinking chemical to me now. I can drink a 2% low alcohol beer, but even then I'd much rather to have water now, which is so much better for me. I didn't make that decision. That just happened. That happened. When you have Kambo, it's as if it takes you back to what you were like as a child. It expels from your body all of the toxins, all of the chemicals that have been residue from medications and alcohol and other things that we put in our body. And I got rid of all of that. I had to get rid of 44 years of muck in my life, and that's what I did. And that's why I had to strip back to nothing. I went from 94 kilos to 76 kilos. So I can understand why my family and friends were really worried about me. They were really concerned. And there was nothing I could say that would ease those feelings or that fear that they had about what I was doing and that worry that they had about me. The only thing I could do was let them see the fruit of my life and the fruit of the changes that I was making. And hopefully now, family and friends, hopefully now you're starting to see that fruit eventuate. So yeah, it was crazy. It was a crazy ride, but it's been brilliant. So for you guys out there, please keep the comments coming. I love to share what I've been through, and I just want to help others. That's all I'm doing this for. So until next time, live free, enjoy life, fear nothing, and be open. Be open to everything. That doesn't mean you have to accept it as being right or wrong or gospel or anything like that, but be open. Give yourself a chance to learn something new.